$49.50 and I put it on my head. I don't have a hat on my head, but I'm getting the bread, and that's the bread of life. Keep me filled. I'm coming down and my life is fulfilled. I can go for days. I can go for months. I done came down. I ain't no punk. Coming from the H. No, I'm not even from Houston. I'm coming down, and you know that's just how I'm doing.
Wow, we should go on tour. Let's recap about our anniversary. Let's recap about our anniversary and what you've learned for the past year about our relationship and what it's meant to you and what it's done to you.
Yes. Learning that God's love is relentless, you know, and it doesn't give up. And we've been through some things, you know, in this relationship, and had a lot of ups and downs, but like through it all, you know, anytime I read just the gospel or just I'm reminded of God's love for me, you know, it keeps me going, because it's like, man, I can't unlove this girl, you know. And as much as we may annoy each other and get under each other's skin, like, it's like, nah, I want to love you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't unlove you. And I just I'm grateful for learning what love really means and what it means to pursue somebody, and what it means to be selfless, and what it means to be to humble yourself and not let pride ruin a good thing, not let your flesh ruin a good thing, but just continuing to submit to God. So I've learned a lot in this relationship. The relationship is making me into the man that I need to be, as a leader, as a brother, as a son, as a boyfriend, future husband, you know. It's definitely been a huge learning experience, huge sanctifying experience, just yeah, calling out my pride, calling out my selfishness, and showing me how broken that I really am as a man, and how much I really need Jesus, you know. So this relationship has taught me a lot. It's taught me how to love, and when you freely love and you know how much you are loved, it's so peaceful, you know, and so joyful. And love changes the game, y'all. Like, that's truly it. Like, love changes the game, you know. When you know you're loved, it allows you to love freely, you know. And I just enjoy getting to love my baby, Crystal. And
even though I'm a little crazy.
But honestly, yeah, it's just been a blessing, you know, this past year, to just grow with you and learn with you, and yeah, thrive.
Aww.
Like, I'm excited just to thrive, and it's just a year down, many more to go by God's grace, and that's it.
So for me, this past year has been a transforming year. Like I stated in my Instagram post, like, Yinka has literally been my mirror, and it has shown me so much more of my brokenness, and shown me so much more of the places that I am blind to and have had as a blind spot for so many years. I think just being with someone who relentlessly loves you and doesn't let you live in that house that you've built as a defense mechanism, or a place where you're so comfortable with hiding in. He has really allowed his love to pursue me, and his love to accept me, and his love to encourage me in my gifts, in my dreams. And that's just kind of the person that I'd want to be with, you know, someone who doesn't want to put out the flames within me, but wants to come alongside me and fan them. That's the kind of person that I want to do life with. And I just feel like, even though we've had our ups and downs, it's like it's all been a refining process. It's all been a part of God's way of making us into the people we were called to be, like, truly. And I'm just really grateful for that, because it's important, you know, it's important that we grow you know, and we grow towards God, most importantly. If I really truly believe in what I'm doing, then I need to fight for it. If I truly believe in who I want to be with, then I need to work towards the brokenness within me and allow God to truly heal that. So this relationship has really, really, really broken me down and like had me, you know, inspect every piece of my life in every area of my life, because gosh, like it's difficult. It's really tough. Like relationships really show you where you was a whole mess. And I've learned, like, man, I am a whole mess but God, you know, like literally I'm a whole mess but God. I thought I was just this awesome Christian that just, you know, did her thing, but when he came into the picture, it's like, what the heck? Like, am I even saved? Like, God, like what, like what's going on, you know? But I'm just grateful for a man that's patient with me through my crazy moments and through my through my doubt, through my fear, through my insecurities, through all the parts of me that I wouldn't show anyone else. So yeah, I'm excited for this 1 year down, and I look forward to celebrating many, many more years with my best friend by the grace of God. So yeah. But yeah, so we just wanted to give a quick recap of what this 1 year has done for us, and kind of a quick brief message about how we feel about the 1 year. And yeah, I'm just knowing that, man, things get hard sometimes, you know. Things get really, really hard. Like, I would hate for you guys to think that we have this perfect relationship and that we just take all these cute pictures and that we just have this fairy tale love story. Like, no, we don't have this perfect love story. We have a love story that's intertwined with the grace of God, that's intertwined with gospel. And because of our brokenness, there's going to be some sense of sin. There's going to be some sense of hurt, of deep frustration, of deep fighting to do in terms of our relationship. So I would never want you guys to get that idea that we're just this perfect couple, that, wow, he's perfect, I'm perfect, because we're not. We're both broken people, but we're surrendering our brokenness to God daily, hourly, by the minute. Without doing that, we're going to bring us to destruction. Without going to God, without seeking God, without putting him in the middle, we're going to bring our relationship to ruin if we don't do that. So it's a constant reminder in our lives that we really have to seek God. We really have to always revert back to, where is the comfort place? Where am I reminded of my security? Where am I reminded of my hope? Where am I reminded of my faith? And kind of lean on that. So yeah.
And I just want to say, like, just to add on to what you said, like, if you are looking to be in a relationship, in a godly relationship, you know, don't pursue a relationship off of what you see or this projected life that you want to live, but really pursue God. And when you keep God at the center of your relationship, that honestly is the most solid foundation you can ever have for a relationship. You know, like the ideas you have, the dreams and things you desire, like those things are all good, but they cannot be the foundation for a relationship that you're trying to build, especially a godly one. Like the gospel has to be priority. Like Jesus has to be priority, you know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, that's going to build a foundation for you and your loved one and your future family, and the people that you guys do life with. Like, it's gonna build a foundation that really can't be shaken, you know. And for me and Crystal, like, if it hadn't been for God, honestly, you know, we would have broke up maybe the first week, you know. But the things we've gone through and the storms we've seen and the trials we've gone through has simply been because of God, and just holding on to him. And sometimes we're not as faithful as God is to us, but in his faithfulness and him knowing our weakness and us submitting ourselves to him, he's just faithful to work it out. And here we are a year later. Like she said, we're not a perfect couple, but we serve a perfect God. So just want to encourage y'all, like, if you are looking to be in a relationship, discerning one, or just thinking anything relationship wise, just remember that God has to be the foundation, and not just like the, you know, that, of course that's a Christian thing to say, but no, like literally God has to be the foundation for your relationship, you know. And if the other person is not really, if that's not something that they're willing to make their foundation, then, You know, maybe God has somebody else, but like if you want a godly relationship,
you need to be with a
both
godly
parties,
man.
yeah.
We're gonna stop talking because if we don't, we'll keep going forever. Forever, literally. Forever, literally. No, like, bro. So we'll see you guys later, and yeah, bye.
Open my arms, welcome near here. Put out the door to say home is here. Home is here. Gave you my hand when times were tough. Stood up for you, even though it was your fault. Till there was nothing to hold, nothing to break. Speak without words, and then what silence could say. Then what silence could say. Open my heart, sheltered you to put out my door to say home is here. Home is here. Gave you my hand when times were tough. Stood up for you, even though it was.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Till there was nothing to hold, nothing to break. Speak without words, and then silence could say. Then silence could say.
Did you enjoy the garden, babe?
I did. It was awesome.
What was the best part?
Pumpkins.
The pumpkins?
Yeah.
Really? What was so good about the pumpkins?
I like pumpkins.
Boy! Do you really? Do you like pumpkins, babe?
Huh?
Do you really like pumpkins?
I
Don't listen to him.
just said something for the camera.
LOL. Okay, so we are leaving this beautiful garden. Like, doesn't even make sense how beautiful it is. I was so overwhelmed because I wanted to take a million pictures, like literally. He's so handsome. You're so handsome. Yinka's famous, guys. He got stopped, and so I was like, excuse me, sir, can I take a picture of you for my project or my school project? And the guy didn't even wait for him to say yes. He just took it, and Yinka was so confused. Poor baby. He was like,
No, I know you.
he was like, he was trying so hard to like understand exactly what was happening, but it's okay.
Home is here.